Good morning. As we all adapt to the many changes going on around us, we hope that today's message brings you motivation for the week ahead. Now, here's Coach Ty with today's message.
Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's Monday Morning Pep Talk. This is Coach Ty Bello. Thanks for joining us. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you all that served our country and for your sacrifice of time and commitment, and to your families who allowed and afforded you that opportunity. We really salute you today. Hey, have you ever watched someone, or have you ever, built a castle in the sand? You know, I was recently on a beach. I know some of you are pretty jealous right now. Sorry. Actually, I'm really not sorry. Anyway, I watched several people work with their children to build castles in the sand. Now let me describe these castle makers this way. There were beginners, there were the novices, and then there were the experts that were out there. You know, you've seen them all, as well as, and actually you too probably fit some of these descriptions. So Ty, why are we talking about castles in the sand and the types of people who build them? Well, because these castles may have a lot to do with how we approach other things. Hang in there with me. Now, the beginners, you can see them from a mile away. They have no real tools to work with, nor do they have a plan for what they are about to build. And I know this may sound ironic, but they don't even select a good foundation to build the castle on. Now, the novice is still new at this castle building thing. However, they have some experience. See, these are people who once were beginners and learned from the result, or lack thereof, that they need to do something different. These people have some tools, and they even have a plan of what they are going to consider building, and they do not build their castle too close to the water where it will just wash away, so they actually find a better foundation. Now, the expert, these people are masters at their craft. And over the years, I've seen some of these people build dolphins and race cars that you can actually sit in, and turtles, and so many more amazing creations. And periodically, I would approach some of them and I would ask them, are you an artist by trade? And for the most part, most of them said, no, this is just a hobby. Well, I'm going to tell you, if that's their hobby, they're really, really good at their hobby. So my first question is, how do you approach casual, fun things that you do with your family? I got you. You all thought I was going to turn this into a work topic, didn't you? Nope, not this time. That'll be for another day. This is about the things that we don't get paid to do, but do with our family. Think this through with me if you would. When you build castles in the sand, or any other thing that you do for fun, like building a birdhouse or raking leaves or even shoveling snow, and you do this with your family, what's the goal? Is it to get the job done and get it done right? Sure, but at what cost? And that's what my observation was on the beach. See, watching these people build those castles in the sand made me think of Joe and Chris, my two sons, which built castles in the sand for many, many years with Dad. How did I do? You know, I wish I had many of those times back. I did not do as well as I could have. I put sometimes my agenda of getting things done and getting them done right ahead of fun with Joe and Chris, and letting them experiment with trying things themselves. Wow, I really wish I can get some of those things and those times back. Well, actually, as I sat on the beach, I realized while I cannot go back, I can go forward, and I can change this approach with my grandchildren. And trust me, I try my hardest to do that. I think of that whenever we are together and just playing. But all is not lost for Joe and Chris. You see, now, Joe and Chris are men. They're not boys anymore. They have projects at their homes. I have projects at my homes. And every now and then, they will come to me and they will ask me to help them out, give them a hand. And here's where I can change the dynamic. I can make it fun. I can enjoy the time. I can let them lead, and we can learn together. Trust me, I'm all in on that. How about you? What are you doing for fun with your family? More importantly, how are you doing it? And what's the experience? Hey, until next time, this is Coach Ty. Please make today and this week productive and not just active. You have a choice. How are you building castles in the sand with your family? Choose wisely. Join us next week for your Monday morning pep talk with Coach Ty Bello.
Thank you for joining us for this week's message. We hope that it'll spark some inspiration for your week ahead. And thank you for any feedback, a thumbs up on YouTube, or even sharing it. And we'll see you next week for your Monday morning pep talk.